guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Ayurveda Basking, and today video is specially for our practical exam. As you know, in KUHS University all colleges exams are over and now time for practical. Some colleges have started practical early and some have from 19 or 20. So this video is specially for our Dravya paper and Dravya practical, and here I have written all the headings that is mentioned in our syllabus. According to that we will discuss how our practical will be happening, and along with that I am giving you one important and very important PDF, that is dry and wet drug. In that PDF all the drug will be there. So the PDF link I will uploading in the description of this video. Through that video you can see which are the drug, how we can recognize them, identification of a specific drug, as well the root, stem, all part. And along with that the important second PDF about the pH and the specific gravity, that also I will give you, because you know pH and specific gravity it's very important, and there is the question we have to do the specific gravity and pH determination. For that you have to know all the basic principle that we are using. So this all PDF I am giving you in the description of this video, and to know the pattern of our paper you have to see the video till last. Okay, let's start our video. So first question is basically based on the spotting. In that 30 spotting will be there, 15 of the dry drug and 50 of the wet drug. And you know in syllabus it is included there should be spotting one each from the leaf. There should be spotting from the leaf, stem, root, rhizome, gall, flower, fruit, seed, bark and resin. So these are the 10 heading that should be covered in the spotting, both in dry and wet aspect. And here I have given some example of the drug. For example, vasha, they can for leaf they can keep the vasha. Okay, for stem only two are there, asti, sringla and guduchi. And you know it's a chance they can put the wet drug of asti, sringla or guduchi. Then you have to write its useful part is basically the stem. And for root around 5 or 6 are there. Here I mentioned two of them, ayastri, madhu, shatavari and ashwagandha. So these are the things they can put for root, and basically root generally they will put as a dry drug. Okay, next is rhizome. Only 4 drug are there in which we are using rhizome, like this: haridra, katuki, shundi and vacha. And if others are there then you can also include them. In this haridra they can keep as a wet also, dry also, shundi also because it is easily available, but vacha and katuki chances are there dry will be there. And then for goals only single drug is there, that is karkatashrangi. So you should focus on karkatashrangi because it will surely come. Okay, next is flower. In flower you can see that dhaatki pushpa, and in your college if dhaatki plant is there, then they can keep is a wet or as they can keep it a dry. In our PDF all the drug will be there. And for fruit around 10 drugs are there, like haridki, vibhidki, bhallataka. So all those 10 are very important, they will surely come as a spotting. Next is seed. In seed 5 are there, bakuchi, ela, erandam, kapikachu, jyotishmati. So out of these one will be there, and in this you can say bakuchi, ela or kapikachu, jyotishmati they can keep as a dry drug, but erand is easily available so they can put this wet specimen also. Then in case of bark only 5 are there, ashoka, arjuna, nimba, kutja and turk. So these are the important, you have to see their spotting. And resin only 3 are there, and resin generally we keep as a dry drug. So gugulu, hingu and mochisa, out of this one will be surely coming. So this is the spotting. Second is the skill based assessment. So skill based assessment is having basically 3 main heading. First heading is identify and separate the grahaya agrahaya of a given sample. So actually you have given 2 bowls in which they kept the grahaya and agrahaya. So we have to one bowl and we have to separate the grahaya one and put in the second bowl. So this is basically for the genuine drug. You have to say the genuine drug by their organoleptic character and which character you have studied in your theory paper. Second things is identify and grouping of drug of Mishrka Gana. And you know in our channel I have already uploaded one video for Mishrka Gana and the tricks how we can remember the Mishrka Gana. They are not that much like difficult, and some we are using from first year, so you can easily remember. So there will be 10 means is there, and they will captain you mishra ka gana, and you have to say, oh, this is coming in this. For example, they will say amal ki and vibhit ki, then you have to say what is the third ingredient ko trifila, that is harit ki. So like that you have to remember all the mishra ka gana. And the third things is identify the clinical scenario and identify the 5 suitable single drug. As you know, this is our actually the record, and from your record there is one portion, and around that we have completed 15 cases ekala dravya sheet. In that ekala dravya sheet, one case scenario is given, and like for like situation is explained, a patient is like that, complaint are mentioned, associated features, elevating aggravating factor are mentioned. From that evaluation you have to assess one disease. Oh, this complication will coming under this disease, and for that disease you have to select a drug. Okay, so here you have to select actually 5 suitable single drug that you can give to that particular situation. So like this, and if you have completed this portion in your record, then it's very good. Otherwise I will upload my ekal dravya sheet on our Telegram channel. You can see those sheet from there. Okay, next is instructions are mentioned how this all will happening. So spotting section will be mentioned, and 3 things are laid: mixture of grahya, grahyata, name of the mishra ka gana, and clinical scenario. So this will be happening like this. So first, and these are the more instruction you can read. I will upload this PPT also. Second portion is that the QC practical. QC practical is also important, and in that 3 portions are there. First portion is comparison the macroscopic evaluation of one genuine and one adulterated drug. So you have given one genuine drug and one adulterated drug, then you have to do the macroscopic. Macroscopic means your that rasa, shabda, sparsha, that all which you are using your sense organ, that you have to mention in macroscopic feature, and you have to like say, oh, this is genuine drug because it is having this racha, it is having this color, this is having this sparsha. So through that feature you have to like differentiate between the genuine and the adulterated drug. Okay, some of the genuine and adulterated list I will share on our Telegram channel, so you can see that list from there. Okay, so this will I am giving on your Telegram. And next is Panch Mahabhautikta assessment by parametric measure of pH of a given sample or kvata. Concern that drug plant and kvata should be prepared by college for pH analysis. So this is coming for the 10 marks, and the best PPT for this I will share on our Telegram. Through that you can see the pH important point and which point they can ask question, and how we are actually examining our pH. Third portion is, it is of 20 marks, and it is your specific gravity. So you should know very nicely how we are examining our specific gravity, and what is the apparatus used, what is the principle based, and how it's work, how we do the calculation. All those headings should be covered, and the best PPT for this I will sharing on the Telegram, so you can see that things from there. And the last portion is our Viva. So basically Viva, every student will take 10 minutes for Viva, and this is the major portion that they can ask question. Fundamental like Dravyaguna, Virya, Vipaka definition, or their general concept, or their classification, or their basic meaning and all, in 3 questions from all this portion, that is containing of 15 marks. Okay, next is karma. 3 questions will be there from the karma. There are 22 I think karma that is mentioned by Sharangdharacharya, along with the Dashay Mani and Mishra ka Gana. It contain also 3 questions. Then pharmacology they will asking, they can ask the basic principle, or they can ask the classification, for example the oral anti-diabetic drug, like that. And network pharmacology. Next portion is clinical application, like ekala dravya case sheet na, so you should know the clinical practice application of a drug. For example gugulu, what is the like application aspect of that gugulu, which diseases you can use it, and what is the mode of action of that particular drug. Okay, then Viva will be happening on the practical record that we completed for 6 marks, and when you are giving the answer, then both examiner as well as external or internal will check your communication skill, that containing 4 marks, and the internal assessment that is already completed through the year evaluation of your and total is basically 200 marks is covering our practical for this Dravya. So this is all the things that is happening, and we have discussed this briefly. For this PPT I will sharing on the Telegram. One PPT is for this drug. I will I will attach the PDF with the video description, okay, in which you can see both dry drug and wet drug, all the drug will be there. Next is for this pH and all, I will share the best PPT for all the covering all the point in the Telegram channel. And for this portion basically this is actually your like theory paper, okay, and we have studied this thing in our theory. So if you don't have that point like short note, you can message me, I will give the notes also. And for network pharmacology, some of the basic like tricky notes I have shared you, which involves small trick you can easily remember. And the next portion is this microscopic, okay, and we this ekal dravya sheet that I will also share, okay. Around 15 cases are there, and I will share maximum of them. So all the best for your Viva, and today video is we were ending here. Thank you guys.